Missy Reber here. Welcome to the last video right now in our invite series. I want to talk about recruiting, or I don't so much love the word recruiting because it feels, I don't know, businessy. I guess I look at inviting to coaching and recruiting as bringing people into my family. So the truth about coaching is, and the truth about Beachbody is, it's not about you, right? It's about everyone. It's about creating a positive environment and a culture of love and acceptance and a mission that you all move forward with together. So I feel like when we use the team aspect to invite to coaching, and when we use the team aspect of recruiting, it's very powerful, because if we've learned anything in this series, it's that coaching is about creating connections. And I don't know about you, but when I started, I knew that if I was going to be successful, if I was going to have the business that I wanted my team to feel like my family. And I wanted to have a culture of connection where we did things out of love for the right reasons and we were there for each other. And sometimes I feel like as new coaches, we get a little bit freaked out about inviting to coaching, right? Because maybe you don't have a big team yet. Maybe you're trying to get to Emerald, or you're trying to get to Diamond and you're growing your little baby team. But the truth is that all of us started out at one. And I explain it like this. On our team, it's like you're starting a game of Red Rover, right? You're standing there vulnerable in the middle of the field and you put your hand out to one side and to the other and you call out for someone to be on your team. That's how it feels. But I want you to embrace that idea, and I want you to talk to people about coaching like you're inviting them to your family. Okay? Who do you want to be in your family? So I want you to realize that the more connected you are to your challengers in the beginning, the more likely they are to join your team, because they're joining your challenge group and they're already connected to you. And then they're going to get in your challenge group and you're going to love them and encourage them, and they're going to connect to you. So really, recruiting or inviting to coaching is just opening that next level of connection to that person. So let's start with a challenger. What do you do when you have a challenger that you want to invite to coaching? And truth, I invite all my challengers to coaching. I give everybody that option at the end of every challenge group, because you should never, ever count people out. You should never exclude somebody from this amazing opportunity and the gift of being part of your amazing team. So invite every challenger you have. I mean, if they're loving Shakeology, they should be a coach for the discount anyway. So that's one way to do it. So approach every challenger at the end of your challenge group and talk about their experience. Be like, okay, let's talk about how the challenge group went. How did you feel about things? Okay, you're creating a connection conversation. And they're gonna be like, oh my gosh, it was so amazing, and I lost 7 pounds, and I feel so much better, and Shakeology is so great. And you can say, you know what? You have inspired so many people in this group, and you've inspired me, and I'm so grateful to have had you in the group. Have you ever thought about being a coach yourself? You can help me run the next group, and you can share this with your friends, and I'll help you. That's not hard, you guys. When you've created a connection conversation, that's a natural thing. And they're going to want to do it. And then they're going to share with you their fears, and they're going to say, oh, I don't know. I still have a lot more weight to lose. And then you can inspire them and say, you know what? Being a coach isn't about being perfect. It's about loving people and being there for people like I've been for you. And I think you'd be great at it. And then you can invite them to a sneak peek, or you can put them into your team page. But then once you've talked to them, I want you to put them on your coach list. And I want you to continue to talk to them about it and to inspire them and show belief in them that that's something that they could do. And that's how you invite to coaching. It's natural. It's natural with the challenger that you've created connections with. Now, there are going to be other people that you come across that I want you to invite to coaching. So on our team, in the beginning of this training, I have everybody create a dream team list. They're just those people in your life that you know of that you just think are going to be amazing coaches. So get some courage and message all of the people that you put on your dream team list. If you're going to build a business, who do you want to build it with? Now get up some courage and go talk to those people. And it doesn't have to be so scary. Just reach out to them and say, hey, I know this is really random. We already learned that from the breadcrumbing video, right? I know this is really random, but I think you're amazing for this and this and this. And I just can't get over the feeling that I think you would be a really great coach. Have you ever thought about doing that? Have you ever thought about it? Okay, that's non-confrontational, non-pushy, non-salesy word posture, okay? Have you ever thought about maybe doing what I do? I think you'd be so awesome at it. Okay, so there's those people. Then you're gonna come across people who you meet on social media that are just like crazy fitness fanatics. And you're gonna get talking to them about fitness. And then even if they're gym goers, CrossFitters, those people that already like their own thing, I love that. I love when I find those people because you know what I get to do? I get to be like, oh my gosh, you are crazy amazing. I can't believe you've done a bikini competition and you're like this CrossFit rock star. Have you ever thought about turning your love of fitness into a job? Oh my gosh, because most of the time they have. And most of the time they're too busy and they haven't done personal training, school, but they have it in the back of their brain and nobody's ever asked them about it. So now you get to say, you know what? You would be such an amazing coach. Have you ever heard of being a Beachbody coach? And then you get to invite them, build a conversation of connection, and show them how amazing Team Beachbody is. And show them how they can turn their love of fitness into an actual job that pays money. Okay, so take those people. The other people that I want you to invite are people who you know are looking for something, who are struggling financially. So reach out to those people. Same thing, be like, hey, I know you said you were looking for a new job and I know how hard it is to struggle and to not be able to pay your bills and I've been thinking about you and I just wanted to see if you've ever thought about maybe working from home or being a coach of some sort so you can make extra income on the side. I've been doing Beachbody for 6 months now and it's been a really big blessing to me. Is that something you might consider doing? So it doesn't have to be so hard to invite people to coaching. And then I want you to use what you've learned and use connection conversation so that you can make sure that you're driving with this connection, driving with this theme of team, that they're not doing it alone, that they get you and they get the whole team and they get the whole connected feeling and belonging, because that's what people really want. That's why I joined as a coach. I wanted to belong to something. I wanted to go to Summit with the people that I loved, and I wanted to go, hang out with the Diamond coaches, and I wanted someone to get on Facebook and talk about how awesome I was for going Diamond. Like, that's what I wanted. I wanted to feel like I mattered to something or to a group. So lead with team and lead with love when you're talking about coaching and when you're talking about building your team, and it will be so much easier for you. One of the biggest mistakes I made as a new coach was that I didn't embrace the idea of building a team sooner. I got really good at connection conversations for challengers, but I was afraid to lead a team. And just like I talked about Red Rover, the truth about leading a team in Beachbody is that you're not doing it alone. Team Beachbody is one big family. You have so many resources, and allow your team to help you. Reach out to your team and let them help you lead. You don't have to carry that burden yourself. So lead with team and just tell them you're going to do it together, and it takes the pressure off of you, and you get to build this amazing connected family, and you get to do it together. So be brave and go out and invite to your team, because that's where the true magic happens, and that's where you get to create your Beachbody family.